I grew up in church for 25 years, volunteering, attending youth services and camps, and even spending 7 years on the worship team at a megachurch. By the time I was 11 years old, I was a 2-time state champion for Bible memorization with the Awana program. I had been baptized, professed my faith publicly, and even stood up to atheists making fun of Jesus on social media. All my friends were from church. I sometimes listened to worship music in the car, played a sermon from a favorite speaker, or even listened to Christian podcasts. Most of my friends knew that I was a Christian, as I didn't hide it. When I remembered, I even prayed before most of my meals and prayed before bed each night. Even with all this, on January 23, 2016, God said the following words that cut me to the core and changed my life forever. Shane, you've never lived for me one day in your life. God. How does one get to this point? How does someone who spent a quarter of a century in the house of God receive a rebuke like this? Is it possible to spend your whole life within the walls of a church but have never actually lived for God? When faced with this kind of confrontation from the Almighty, you are forced to take one of two routes. First, you can challenge God, justify your life based on your human wisdom and ability, and insist that He is wrong. You can pull out your Christian resume and begin to argue each point like a defense lawyer in a courtroom attempting to undermine the prosecution's case. Point by point, you can remind God of the years of faithfulness and service you have provided to Him and His house, the church. You can vehemently request that He check again, because from your view, based on your knowledge and wisdom, He must have missed something. Second, despite this interruption, you can examine your life through this new perspective and try to see how it is possible that God is right and that you are wrong. Given this newfound ability to see your life in retrospect based on God's opinion, you can humble yourself, confess you are wrong, and to make a conscious effort to turn away from that life and walk into the new one God is calling you to. You can let the Bible take authority over your life and submit to the verse, "Let God be true, but every man a liar." Romans chapter 3, verse 4.